We are tonight's entertainment.
Hey guys, Ace Maverick. Welcome to Ace Generations. This is the third episode, 21 through 30, where we talk about the game we played, who was added on the roster and why, and the trailer. Yeah, game, trailer, and the roster pick. So if you didn't check out the other series, go and check it out. I'll have you consider liking and subscribing. Here we go. So we left off Ethan and Lady Dimitrescu, 21, Ratchet and Clank got added to the roster. So this was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and fun game. I guess my first official Ratchet and Clank game I ever played in my entire life. Although when I was a kid, I knew about Ratchet and Clank because of my cousin. He played on the PS2 the first Ratchet and Clank, which is a classic. Nothing compared. The remaster totally let it down. It sucks that PlayStation, you have to pay. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. This ain't even off. It's off topic, but Ratchet and Clank, because Ratchet and Clank, that's why I added them. Their own pictures. Went with the OG, their original. So that's like the PS1 render. Or no, the PS2. They didn't come on PS1, I don't think. But PS2 render right there. Just went for the origin. As I said in the previous one, Crash, he may get changed to like a classic Crash. But yeah, Ratchet and Clank get the classic treatment. Then that was the game, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Then the trailer, I'm trying to think of the trailer. It was like different sounds. So Sonic and his ring sounds, Mario with his coin sounds, and then it shows, you hear the sounds. And if you played Ratchet and Clank, you hear the picking up of the, in that game, instead of coins and stuff or rings, it's like bolts, nuts and bolts. And you hear the collection of that, and then boom, plays the little theme while showing the parts of the logo, and then boom, shows the whole logo. And that was the trailer. And then next up is Chan, Don and Chan, I think they're called Don Chan. And this was a Taiko no Tetsujin or something like that, I forgot. The rhythm game, Switch. It was whatever. The trailer was cool though. It was like hyping you, just kind of preparing, leading up to it, building the hype with the drums, and then reveal. The game was okay. And I put Don Chan because they're like the main character on the cover of the game, so I just thought, okay, we'll put them in. And as for the size, I think I got the size right because they're actual drums, so they're kind of quite big. But yeah, Don and Chan, the arcade. I think it's more of an arcade game than a game on console. More of an arcade than on console, but added them to the roster. I already said the trailer and the game, so move on next to Don Chan. Gen 23, Sly Cooper. I think he's a good addition. I like Sly Cooper. Always seen him. He just looks cool. And I finally played his game for the first time on the channel, his original game, and it was cool. Very fun. I think he's a cool, underrated character. He needs a new game, in my opinion. And with him, put him in the air because he's like a thief and he's always kind of jumping around and all that. So that was a picture of him on his cover too. His first game. That's how he looks. So it was a Thievius Raccoon. Sly Cooper, the Thievius Raccoon. Sly Cooper, because he's the main character. And the trailer, it was like a raccoon stealing dog food. That meme. So that was like the best I could come up with. But move on next to Gen 24. Rappa. Rappa is in the house. Rappa the Rappa. This game, I wish it was better. It sucks that it has that issue on that one level. But Rappa the Rapper. His name's Rappa. There he is. That's like the best picture I could get of him. I don't know if that's the classic. I think it is classic artwork of him. And the trailer, yeah, I already said that. No. The trailer, it just reveals it. It reveals his little cutscene. Oh, no, something about dogs can sing. And I put a whole bunch of clips of dog, like these edits of dogs singing. And then here he is, Parappa the Rapper. He's a dog that sings. So that's pretty much it for him. 25, Wario. This is probably my favorite character on the roster of all, even up to date now. I just like Wario. I love his games, and the game with him was WarioWare. I have the cover over here somewhere. WarioWare. It was for the Switch. Switch It Up or something. I don't know. Yeah, Wario. I like him. I just like his games. I like him. I think he's better than Mario, Luigi. He's my favorite. Versus Mario, Luigi, and Waluigi. When it comes to like the Hat Brothers, he's my favorite. I don't know. I really like him, and the iconic nose with the mustache. I don't know, he's really cool. But that was the game for the trailer. Yeah, I was talking about how, I was in a rough phase, a couple games I've been ranking in my tier list, which you could take and link in the description down below. Share it to me on Twitter. I'd like to know your opinions. I was just, the last couple games previous from this one, they weren't fun. I was just talking about the history. I had good games, mid games, and just games that were not fun. And then Wario's one of his quotable quotes, "You want fun? Wario show you fun." And then plays his theme, and WarioWare is here. Wario time, and he's on the roster. And 26, Colt. Oh yeah, Colt and Juliana. Totally forgot about this game. Deathloop. And Metroid's in there too for some reason. I think I messed up. Oh yeah, there's like a problem during that phase. We'll get to Metroid. But Juliana and Colt. Wait. Okay, I don't know why I looked pixely there. From Deathloop, they're the main characters. You know, Colt has to face Juliana and kind of vice versa. That's that thing in that. That's how that game works, like a 1v1 with heavy Dishonored vibes, and that's people who kind of made it. If you know Dishonored, with the powers, the guns, just everything. It's the creativity and the pathing, and big level. You get to take a path. Go loud, go quiet, go this way. There's multiple ways to go. This game was whatever. I kind of regret playing it, but here they are on the roster, Juliana and Colt. I do like Colt and his voice acting. The voice actor on the Colt, he's cool. Deathloop, and then the trailer for that one wasn't much. It was just some intense music of them firing at each other. That's it. It's the best I can come up with. Next up, Colt, Juliana, and then Samus. Samus something. I don't know her last name. And that was Metroid Dread. Kind of regret playing it. Some of these games I just played just to have them on the roster. Now I'm kind of more strict. But, if the seasons are dry, I'll come to some other games. Samus, cool character. Put him next to, it's kind of like the violent characters are more on the left side. You'll start to see that pattern. And up to date now, I'm trying to add more people on the right because the left is kind of crowded as we progress further. But Samus Dread in the trailer was like a bomb about to go off with sounds from the previous, Metroid games. And plays the theme and then reveal. Metroid Dread. Pretty cool character. Put him next to Doom Guy. Had to because they're both kind of that mercenary bounty hunter killer type vibe. And Doom Guy deals with demons. She deals with like these aliens and stuff. So pretty cool. 28 Slender. Almost the tallest character. So he's the second tallest. But Dimitris and Resident Evil Village came out. So Dimitris is still higher. Or taller. But Slender. It was Slender the Arrival was the game. Slender got added to the edition. That game was very clunky, but we did beat it. Or no, I think I said screw it because the end was like really, where am I supposed to go? So I either beat it or I looked it up on YouTube. That's the thing with me and my channel. If I'm fed up near the end, or just fed up with the game, and I don't want to waste my time or life on this game, I'll just freaking YouTube the ending and get a reaction. That's it. That's kind of my thing. Hopefully we don't have to do that in the future, but we'll see. But Slender the Arrival. Slender, the trailer showed a TV with his classic theme, and it static, and then it slowly zooms in, and then the static, it blends in perfectly. The static for the TV now turns into Slender, and then that's it. Oh, I guess I could talk about what they say in their trailers, because when they get added, they say something, but I'm kind of too late. I don't think I said that in the other trailers, but with him, he doesn't talk, he didn't say anything, so he just jump scare. That's it. And 29 Prince, the Prince, that's his name, I think. Little guy next to Cuphead. And I like how he's kind of tapping, or he's like kind of leaning on his shoulder, Cuphead's shoulder. This guy, so I don't know his name, name of his game. It's that game where you have to roll stuff together. You start little and you start rolling more and more. It was very arcadey. It didn't feel like a campaign story game. I don't know. It felt super arcadey. Like this would make a good arcade game, but not really a. I don't know. I think on my channel I gotta play more campaign heavy type games. Well, we kind of switched up by going multiplayer too, but that's in the future. But Prince, the Prince. I don't know his game though, and the trailer with him was pretty fun to make, and I like it. Definitely top 10 trailers I made. I forget. I was like a ball rolling. You hear a ball roll, and then that exact ball rolling was from like Indiana Jones. I got that from that ball that rolls in the first film, or the boulder. And I just like how out of nowhere he comes in, and it played from his trailer with that loud like instrumental. I don't know what that instrument is, but he slides in, starts dancing, and then boom, Prince is on the roster. So I think it was 19 we left off. I'm trying to think if I do 30 or not. I think I'll do 30. Vanny got added. So we had Freddy Fazbear. Boom, another. Didn't expect that. When I look back, I didn't expect to have 2 FNAF characters on here. But yeah, Vanny was kind of the main villain, so I put Vanny on there instead of. Could have done Gregory. So I kind of messed up, but I did Vanny instead. She was the only picture I had before the game dropped. So, and I make these trailers before games drop, so it's kind of hard to get the main character sometimes, like a picture of them, and I have to have a full body picture. Some of these are the only exceptions. Journey Savage of the Planet, right here, or we call him Joey Savage. But Vanny on the roster. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, I think the title is. This game was rough. Navigation was terrible. It was bad. There were a couple good moments, but it was just really bad. It's another one I kind of regret. Anything in my D tier, I share my tier list over on Twitter. Anything in the D tier is like I kind of regret playing, but it is what it is. It's all history. But we're ending off with Vanny, Security Breach. The trailer was I don't know, but she jump scares at the end, I'm pretty sure. And that wraps up this episode of Ace Generation. So we can officially. Oh no, we can't, huh? No, we can't. 31 through 40 will be the next one. This was 21 through 30. So yeah, 31 through 40 will be next. And currently at the filming of this, we only have 41 through 42 confirmed right now. So that's pretty much it. Once I catch up, we'll have to wait a while till we get a couple more games. But yeah, let me know who's the best out of the episodes. Did you like 1 through 10, or 11 through 20, or in this case 21 through 30? Who is your favorite on the roster from the batches, from 1 through 10, or from from that gap? So let me know in the comments down below. I'm very curious. Favorite character for me, Wario. Even after we go through the next ones, Wario. Okay, that's it. I was Ace Generation. See you in the next episode to come in the future. Peace out.